storm between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
Let's go! Hey, check nigga! Hey, go steal!
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Hey,
First carry for DeAndre Swift. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Detroit.
On play action. Love to throw. They'll roll him out right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As quarterbacks like to do, he pushed it downfield on that throw. But I think that since he was outside the pocket and there was open space, it would have been a good time for his first carry of the game.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Play action this time with Love. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Harrison Smith. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding what receivers are, positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off, actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
Today, we won't go to the ball here. The tackle by Jeff Okuda. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Play action. It's Wilson. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Bubba Bolden who picks it. And the Lions are going to have...
I've seen that play too many times. Don't run that on me.
It's almost like you can see...
I've seen that one way too many times.
4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Play fake. Here's Love. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there. And it's second down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. A handoff, Swift running to the left. And some room to run now. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's fourth down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Love to throw for it on fourth. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on fourth down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. The Vikings are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No score after 1 on EA Sports. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on third down. Wilson. And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. Could have been his second, but instead it's fourth down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on fourth.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
Then tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, and he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. So second and long, you got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson, that is caught by Thielen. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 12-yard line. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can break. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Love, they go play action now. And it's out. He put it on the carpet, and the Vikings pick up the football. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in the meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
And he still is yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Play action. Now Wilson. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkins.
True, you saw my man just get blew up and fumble the ball. Stop.
Having someone like T.J. Hawkinson as your starting tight end makes you feel good as an organization because he finds ways to get open and gives his quarterback a reliable safety net over the middle or even to the edges. Case in point there, that play for a first down.
Given 40 on first down, it'll set up a 2nd and 7.
You saw that shit, True. Dude.
Wilson.
Man, we can't come nowhere.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 16. They'll try to meddle with Cook. He will push his way down to about the 14. Tackled by the safety on the Golden.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good.
Hey, True, the Lions, man, they get no respect out here.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deshaun Elliott. And the Lions
Russell Wilson. We traded Russell Wilson with Kirk Cousins.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball.
They make it hard. They make it hard on these lines, man. Damn, Guru, you was up 14-3?
In Orlando, he'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage.
Come on, man.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Come on, man.
Trying to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Over the middle, it's complete. He's got room past the 30 and past the 40. Before he's out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 38 yards.
Fucking ball, boy.
And that one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their
Good
offense
ball.
was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. This is Swift on the counter. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Swift split carries down the middle with Jamal Williams in 2021, but he's one of Detroit's busiest players in the passing game. He caught 62 passes, 2nd on the team, and 4th among NFL running backs. His showing could convince the Lions to make him their RB1.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
Then my start, wasn't they? My superstar right there. Y'all just fucks over the line. Well,
Completion there, they got 1st and goal.
Here's Swift. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
They're holding him out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
They'll try and sneak it here. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop it right at the line. Now a timeout signal for, they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Now, that was a little too conservative for my liking. It's only 2nd down, and they try to run the sneak. Give credit to the defense. They pushed them back and set up 3rd down.
Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? 3rd and goal. Love this time is going to set up to throw it. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now.
they just fucks over the line, man.
Set for quarter number 3 here.
We can't get in from the one on the sneak. I lose my right tackle. I mean, geez.
They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And that decision to break out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box. Establishing the run. They're on pace for 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Here's Cook again. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Just not a whole lot of room.
Come on, defense. Give me something. Offense ain't doing shit.
They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They go play action with Wilson. And this pass broken up.
You want to come up?
There on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. They're going on fourth down. It's Wilson. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And the Lions will take over. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at their own 43. On the move to his left. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
On first and 10, it's Swift. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Off the play fake, Love. Williams brings it in. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Well, look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Swift will try it in the middle. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Love's throw taken in by Chark. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. They will run it with Swift here. And he takes this one in.
Good motherfucking play call, boy.
DeAndre Swift, his second touchdown on the season. And the Lions are an extra point away from drawing level.
Good fucking play call.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all square in this third quarter as the kick's away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped to the 23. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Wilson. Throw caught there by Osborne. And he'll be taken down, but not enough to work it across midfield. 23 yards to pick up there. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Wilson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Mullen. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this
Let's go, Mullen.
I saw the head coach write on his play sheet and make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on. And maybe
Man, I mic'd this nigga up, dog. I mic'd him up. Mic'd him up.
we knew both of these safeties were good run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 57 yards on the ground for him so far.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. Boy, no chance.
Jesus, y'all can't block shit. Superstars, knock the shit out of it.
Resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in down. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone.
Man.
And they will wiggle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own.
They was finna fuck us over. Oh, they tried to fuck us over.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they really need to forget about their last time out, the turnover that led to a field goal. So now they try to
Sorry, motherfucker.
Obviously, they'd love a touchdown, but 3 would suffice. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He took a shot there, but boy, was that ill-advised from my viewpoint. Coverage was awfully tight. How did he get away with that one not being picked off?
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. This one brought in by Jefferson. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 38-yard line.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They go play action now. Wilson. And that's taken in. It's B.C. Johnson.
B.C. Johnson. 17 more yards.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. Down inside the 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went reverse a little bit. Threw it on 1st down, then ran it on 2nd down. Not successful either way. What play call do they come up with here on this important 3rd down try?
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He couldn't quite find the goal line, but a good run of 8 yards is going to make it an interesting 4th and goal now. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back.
Let's go. Let's go.
On 4th and goal.
Let's fucking go.
Instead of a chip shot to tie, they turn
Let's
the
go.
ball over on downs. So that's the 2nd time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped him 2 out of 3 times.
Like nobody. We ain't gonna like nobody.
That you have dialed up and ready to go. You think
We ain't gonna like nobody.
not so far in this game.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them
We
on
ain't gonna like
defense,
nobody.
not give them
Nobody.
the energy. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. It's Love now back near his goal line. Looking for right, and he finds
Go
him.
get that
And
motherfucking
he's
shit,
taken
nigga.
down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
One. Striker. 3-3. Steal. Steal. Ready?
Here's a handoff to Swift running left. And this will wind up a Lions 1st down as he gets this up past the 30.
I actually love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the
Get us
fourth.
1st down and get the fuck out.
free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams to about the 33-yard line.
Then we get hurt. Then we get hurt.
Good job defensively to hold them
Come
to a
on,
2-yard
man.
run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Come on, man. Damn, we ain't even gonna make the nigga use the time.
2nd and 8. Here's a handoff to Swift. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Give him 40 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around a training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Love. He's airing it out for Williams. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown.
Let's go, Bama.
Jamison Williams with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Lions use the big play.
Let's go, Bama.
Extra point by Batchley, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Let's go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Oh, he trying to get rushed though. Cool, bet.
They can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Another toe for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And that
Shit, give me the ball. You ain't trying to score. I'll score.
And tackled inbounds. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now Wilson.
You ain't trying to score. I'll try to score.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. He's got a man complete. And he is going to pick up the Vikings' first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive moving. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned,